So, what we're going to talk about first, we're going to talk about storage drive maker Western Digital and an alert that the company has sent to customers using its WD MyBook Live and WD MyBook Live Duo storage drives. And the problem is that some malicious software has been discovered that is erasing customers' data. And in some cases, the compromise has led to the device just being instantly factory reset, which means everything that you thought you had is gone. And the important thing here is that it appears to be only applicable to the MyBook Live and the MyBook Duo Live devices, in which the live part of the product names indicates that those devices are connected to the internet, which of course then allows them to be accessed remotely. The first clue that owners had or will have that there's a problem is when they try to log in, they'll see an invalid password message. And then what's happening is that work, photos, documents, years worth of work in some instances are just disappearing. What I thought was interesting about this is that it does not appear to be a couple of things. One, this doesn't appear to be a ransomware situation because the hackers aren't asking for anything. It kind of looks like somebody just was playing around and wanted to show what they can do and maybe set things on fire. I think a really important thing to note here is that Western Digital stopped supporting MyBook Live in 2015. 6 years ago. That was the last date. That was the date of the last firmware update for both of these devices. And, so of course the company, and this was discovered in and talked about in forums of device users. And, people are just totally freaking out as, understandably, right?
As you would expect, yes.
And the company, of course, is aware of this and has issued a statement that, customer data is very important to us and we are investigating and also said that they don't have any indications of a breach or a compromise of the Western Digital cloud or systems. And so it'll be, in one sense, it'll be interesting to see if anything comes of this. I guess probably my most important thing in talking about this today is one, if in some way you live in a world where you're using one of these two devices, MyBook Live, MyBook Live Duo, and for storage, and you have not heard about this, get that device disconnected from the internet. That's the advice that Western Digital is giving. And secondly, we talk about this all the time, but if you've got critical information, you have got to have more than one backup. Don't put all your trust in one basket. And this is a perfect example of some people who are learning about that in a very rough way.